All right, and then today we had quite possibly the best show of like summer games, because again, freaking Nintendo comes in and stick to the basics, and they have the strong fundamentals when it comes to coming in and doing this sort of thing. So Nintendo had a show today. Uh, it was overall a very good show. Overall, very very good show. So not in order, but we'll go over the announcements. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, the long rumored new 2D Mario game that was supposed to come out with a movie, based on what I heard. That's announced coming out the same day as Spidey on October 20th. So RP Spidey. You're gonna get demolished by Mario again. Or it's like now they're both gonna do well.
Yeah.
Um and yeah, very different take, very unique take. Um and when I say very different, it's when it comes to the art style. So it's a new art style. It's not sharing the same art style that the new series and the other like 3D World and all those games had. It's its own unique art style. Looks like a ton of new mechanics. They're looking to freshen it up. Of course, multiplayer. 5 playable characters announced. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Toad. So yeah, looks cool. Looks very good. It's Mario. It's 2D Mario. It's probably gonna be excellent. And I'm in 100%. So yeah, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm in with this. I love this news. Like you said, man, Nintendo, they know how to hit a home run early on. We'll talk about the presentation as a whole, but just this bit of news right away was just beautiful, great to hear. The timing, ironic, like you mentioned. I joked with you. I was like, so what's first? And you're like, both. And I just instantly heard like, what's that commercial with the little girl, the old one with like
Old
the
El
taco?
Paso, yeah.
Old El
Well,
Paso, yeah.
¿por qué no los dos?
That's exactly what I heard all of a sudden. Or I also hear instantly the Iron Man, meme, the Jericho, why not both, right? Like
Yeah.
same thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my mindset too. Appealing to different audiences. So Nintendo's gonna win no matter what on that one. Good for them. But yeah, it's a great bit of news, something that I look forward to picking up myself. And
Yep.
going into the holidays, I have to imagine that that's gonna be maybe something that could get bundled
Ooh,
deals as well going
bro.
in.
Bundle this thing with the OLED. Like a
Right.
blowout
Like,
sale
that will
for the
move.
OLED
That will
before the
move.
new Switch comes out.
Yep, that'll move
I'm,
consoles.
I'm still, because, yeah, I still need to find out that shrimp, sir. We'll
Oh,
make it
well, that
happen. I
might
don't
be the
know.
last episode of the year.
I
Open's
don't
gonna eat a
I don't
shrimp
know
on the show.
how. I don't know how. It may not even be an episode of it. It's probably us going to lunch one day,
Yeah,
and I could just
yeah.
order a freaking separate, a single
I'll have to
shrimp.
edit that.
We
Yep.
can go to Bento and order. Can I guess just a single like panko
Like
shrimp?
most ask like the waiter or waitress, like, we got a really weird request. We just need a
Just a
single
single shrimp. That's it.
put on a small plate. We'll drop you $1. Oh my gosh, bro.
That's great.
Just watching
Uh,
over it, having a great time with that.
That's great. But it looks good. I showed, of course I gotta show it to my daughter, and she thought it was very different, and she liked it. She was like, oh yeah, that's good, and but just like, but it's not Mario Odyssey 2, because that's what she wants. Like
Yeah,
she's been just like,
yeah,
where's Mario Odyssey 2 coming out? She's been asking for it for like 3 years now. So make it
absolutely.
happen, Nintendo. You know what? That could be the one that releases with the new Switch instead of what I thought Tears of the Kingdom was gonna be. So
Ah,
also, like quick update on Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm still you know how it is. It's that game should
it's
not
gotcha.
that game should not exist. Like it's I realized it playing it over the weekend, and I did come to that moment where it's like this game should not exist on this hardware. It should not. This should not work.
Yeah,
And it only opened the like in my head, right? It's like if these guys are able to do this, with the Switch, right? Could you imagine what could they do if they had like a PS5 type machine?
Mm,
It just, I don't. It's scary, dude. These guys are
yeah.
so freaking good. I don't know how this game works. This game is like on a different level. It's it really really is a groundbreaking thing. It really is.
Mm.
It's honestly crazy. Also, Street Fighter Six, I actually got to play it. It was very good. It's very very good.
Awesome.
I'm really rusty though. Really really rusty. I gotta. It's gonna take a while until we can check that raw stuff. But yeah, we'll see. Um, uh, Big announcement: Super Mario RPG is getting a remake coming out this November.
Yeah.
Um, this is huge. This is a
Yeah.
really good game that a lot of people love. So, um,
This is probably bigger. This is the biggest, probably might be the biggest announcement of the
I
show.
think this is gonna sell better than Wonder
Yeah.
because of a lot of the people that played it back in the SNES days. They're gonna go back and play it. This game
And then
this game came out very late in the Super Nintendo. This like the N64 was already out when this game
yeah.
came out. So, um, a lot of people are gonna really really go for this game. Like I'm like I'll play it probably. I'm not gonna get it right away, but I'll probably eventually I'll get to it.
Yeah.
Or I can just play it on the Super Nintendo Mini, which I played it like about halfway through, and just didn't go back to. But it's a very good game. So this game is very very good. Not too complex of an RPG, very easy to
Mm,
follow,
mm,
very
yeah.
good writing. The music is absolutely excellent. So
Mm,
this is this is a big people are oh it's a remake like this is a big deal. This is a big
right.
deal remake though.
Mm.
Detective Pikachu 2 coming out also in October. So this had a pretty good trailer. Yeah, I'll be really excited for it. Detective Pikachu did really well on the was it 3DS, right? 3DS when it came out.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of people have been clamoring for a new one. The movie came out and no, tie-in came out. So, uh, yeah, there's another big release coming out this year. Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume One.
Hope
We
it's gonna pick this up.
uh, hmm, we
How
got
many copies do you have of some of these?
two,
What's another copy for you?
sure. Am I gonna get it on the Switch though? I don't know. Um,
Take it on the go.
that's true though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I bought the Cowabunga collection
That's
on the Switch too, because
you
I had it on
have
the
it
go.
now. Like
Yeah,
once you have it, it's there, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. You're right. You're right. And this is not like graphic intensive games. They're like
Right.
PS2 games. Yeah, yeah, and PS1
Right.
games. So
That'll be
I could
fine.
work really good on the Switch. Yeah. So that is also coming out in October 24th. So,
Loaded.
I know October's gonna be nuts. Um, this is one of those that I'll probably get later on. I'm not in a rush to get it, but
Sure.
I'll probably get around to it. Just so I can have a copy. Um, and yeah, loaded with a bunch of like extra features and the strategy guides and the NES versions of the games, like the OG games that came out on the NES. So yeah, there was a good stuff there. Because there was no date announced when there was no date when this was announced at the PlayStation event. So now we got a date for that. A couple of new amiibos coming out for Tears of the Kingdom. WarioWare Move It. It's more of a WarioWare party game. Do you ever get into any of those?
No, no, not really.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I've seen them casually, but not
Yeah.
my thing. But I know that some people like them. So
Yeah.
a lot of new details on Pikmin 4. There's another game coming out pretty soon. So this
It's a cute game.
yeah, Pikmin did was popular back in the GameCube days, and
Yeah.
they also shadow dropped the 1 and 2 today, so those are out in the eShop. And a lot of people looking forward to this one next gen, or current gen. I don't want to say next gen, current gen Pikmin. So it looks charming. It looks very good. And these games are very well liked. So expansion for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. More stuff for Mario Kart 8. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This is a 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion, or it's like Luigi's Mansion 2, basically.
Hmm.
And so that's coming out on the Switch as well. They're reporting that from 3DS. And they announced a new Peach game. No date, no title. It's just a Peach game. So that's going to do really well, I think, too, because, uh, you know, everyone loves peaches, right? So, um,
the Princess Peach mystery game, that was pretty cool.
yep. There's a new Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince. It's coming out. They confirmed that Sonic. We already knew it, but Sonic Superstars is coming out on the Switch.
Four
And
player co-op too
yeah,
offline.
yeah, that they had already confirmed that. Um, it looks good running on the Switch. It looks fine. It looks like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a competent port. Unlike, unfortunately, I don't know if you've seen any videos of what's the big one, Frontiers on the
No, no, I
Switch.
haven't seen any
It's rough.
footage.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Switch version is rough. Like, of course, you can't really compare it to like the PS5 and Xbox version, but it's it's a considerable downgrade when you look at it. So, but yeah, this looks good. This looks like a fun time. So, Joel, the Arkham trilogy coming to Switch. How do you feel about that?
That was shocked to see it. I'm a big fan of this. Like, again, another not graphics intensive for its time. Coming into to the Switch. Like, I think this will be
We
fine. I
got we
mean,
got Arkham Knight though. It's not the PS4 game.
that's true. How is that gonna look, Obed?
I don't know. It looked fine. It didn't look like
Right?
the lighting looked weird on the trailer though. Like the
It's
lighting looked.
probably it's the yeah. Did Arkham Knight only released on PS4? Or did it release on PS3
No,
also?
it's PS4 and Xbox One.
PS4 and Xbox One. That's what
It's
I
next
thought.
gen. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When it came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That could be a real test of fate at that moment, how it works out. But
Yeah.
no, I'm a fan of bringing over stuff like this, right? Like when they brought over multiple of the Assassin's Creed PS3 games over, right? Like games that you
Yeah.
wouldn't normally get this kind of genre on a Switch, but hey, like you may own a copy, but now you've got a newer copy on a portable console that you couldn't have gone before. Like I would never have played Arkham Knight on a handheld, but now that it's going to be here, I can get that and I can have that experience again. Could be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be worth checking out. Star Ocean, the second story R. This is a remake of Star Ocean 2 coming out for Switch. Also confirmed coming out for PS5, PS4, and PC. Persona 5 Tactica. This was announced at the Xbox event. So this is also coming out on the Switch. Myth Force. So I'm gonna pause because I think Myth Force looks pretty dope. uh, you
Tell me
know,
about it.
this totally looks like a. I mean, they emphasized it right on the trailer that they were going for the '80s Saturday morning cartoon thing. It does look like He-Man and the Dungeons and Dragons show and Thundercats. It kind of looks like a mix of all that, right? So that looks. I this game I wouldn't mind checking out. It's a roguelike, so procedurally generated dungeons. I'm guessing, um, and it's a first person game. So yeah, it's coming out later this year. I don't know if it's affordable. I wouldn't mind checking this game out. To be honest with you, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Hmm.
So looks cool. Expansion for Mario Rabbits and Splatoon 3, Just Dance 2024 officially announced. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, this game looks pretty good. Penny's Big Breakaway. It's the little girl with a yo-yo. It's
Yeah.
it's made by the guys that did Sonic Mania. So this game reminds me a lot of the uh like the Sega platformers from back in like Knights and what's the kid with the egg on the GameCube? Billy Hatcher.
Oh
It kind of
yeah,
reminds me of Billy Hatcher a lot. So yeah, this game looks good. This game looks good. Another one that I wouldn't mind checking out, or I showed I didn't get too far in to show it to my daughter. I just showed her the Mario stuff, right? And she was watching the rest of the direct by herself, but we didn't get to this part. And I'm totally gonna show it to her tomorrow and see what she thinks. But it really looks good. Looks good. So um, yeah, that's this kind of basically it. There were some other minor announcements, but overall, I think this was the best show that we got in the summer. Like it was
absolutely.
better than the PlayStation show, better than the Xbox show, better than the Summer Games Fest. I gotta put an asterisk, right? Because for that Final Fantasy VII trailer, it blew my socks off. So also Final Fantasy 16 coming out tomorrow. It's getting really
Yeah.
good reviews. It's got a 9, and it's a from IGN, and it's doing really well on Metacritic. I'm so happy. I'm very excited. So
Oh boy.
yeah, and what's crazy is that game's probably gonna have to wait until next month because I really want to keep playing Zelda. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna leave Zelda alone. I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. But yeah, it's a good stuff. It's been a fantastic year for gaming, and it looks like it's gonna get even better. So,